My commute to work.
Every weekday, my alarm goes off at 7 a.m. The sound is never pleasant, especially on Monday mornings. Sometimes I want to stay in bed for another hour, but I know I need to get ready for work. I slowly get out of bed, stretch my arms, and look out the window. The sun is just beginning to rise, and the streets are still quiet. After making my bed, I head to the bathroom for a quick shower. The warm water helps me wake up and feel refreshed. Then I get dressed and go to the kitchen. Breakfast is one of my favorite parts of the morning. I usually make some toast, eggs, and a cup of coffee. While I eat, I check the weather forecast and read a few headlines on my phone. At around 7:45 a.m., I pack my bag and make sure I have everything I need for the day. My laptop, notebook, water bottle, and office ID card are all important. I've forgotten my ID card before, and it was not a pleasant experience. At exactly 8 a.m., I leave my apartment and start walking to the bus stop.
The morning air feels cool and fresh. As I walk, I pass a small bakery that has just opened for the day. The smell of freshly baked bread fills the street. Sometimes I stop there to buy a pastry, but today I'm running a little late. The bus stop is about a 5-minute walk from my apartment. When I arrive, there are already several people waiting. Some are students wearing school uniforms, others are office workers like me. Most people are looking at their phones, listening to music, or simply waiting quietly. A few minutes later, I see my bus approaching. The doors open, and everyone lines up to get on. Luckily, I find an empty seat by the window. I always prefer sitting by the window because I enjoy watching the city wake up. As the bus moves through the streets, I put on my headphones and start listening to an English podcast. I decided to use my commute as study time. Instead of scrolling through social media, I listen to English conversations, news reports, and educational content. At first, it was difficult to understand everything, but now I can understand much more than before. I feel proud of the progress I've made. The journey usually takes about 45 minutes, but it depends on the traffic.
Some days are smooth and relaxing. Other days are a completely different story. Today happens to be one of those busy days. After 20 minutes on the road, traffic suddenly comes to a stop. Cars, buses, and motorcycles are packed tightly together. Nobody is moving. I look outside and see a long line of vehicles stretching far into the distance. Several passengers sigh with frustration. One man checks his watch every few minutes. A woman makes a phone call and tells her manager she might be late. I start feeling a little nervous myself. My office expects employees to arrive by 9 a.m., and I don't want to be late. To stay calm, I continue listening to my podcast. The speaker is talking about how successful people use small moments throughout the day to learn new skills. That idea inspires me.
Instead of worrying about the traffic, I decide to focus on improving my English. I repeat several phrases quietly to myself. A few people glance in my direction, but I don't mind. Learning is more important than feeling embarrassed. After about 15 minutes, the traffic finally begins to move again. Everyone on the bus seems relieved. The driver carefully navigates through the crowded streets, and we slowly make our way toward downtown. As we approach the city center, the streets become busier. Tall office buildings rise above the roads. Coffee shops are filled with customers.
people cross the streets carrying briefcases, backpacks, and cups of coffee. The city feels alive. Finally, the bus reaches my stop. I thank the driver and step off the bus. From there, it's only a short walk to my office. The sidewalks are crowded with people heading to work. Some are talking with colleagues, while others walk quickly with determined expressions.
As I walk, I pass a beautiful park. There is a small pond in the center, and several people are jogging along the paths. The trees provide shade, and birds can be heard singing in the distance. Even in a busy city, moments of peace can still be found. A few minutes later, I arrive at my office building. I enter the lobby, greet the security guard, and take the elevator to the 10th floor. When the elevator doors open, I see some of my coworkers already working at their desks. "Good morning," I say. "Good morning," they reply. I sit down, turn on my computer, and take a deep breath. I made it on time. Before starting work, I spend a few minutes planning my day. I review my schedule, check my emails, and organize my tasks. Being organized helps me stay productive and reduces stress. As I begin working, I think about my commute. Many people see commuting as a waste of time, but I've learned to see it differently. For me, my commute is an opportunity. It's a chance to learn, think, reflect, and prepare for the day ahead. Some mornings are stressful. Some mornings are peaceful. Some mornings are full of unexpected delays. But every commute teaches me something new. And every day, as I arrive at work, I remind myself that success is often built through small, daily habits. Listening to one podcast, learning one new word, practicing one conversation, improving little by little. That's how progress happens. Tomorrow morning, my alarm will ring again. I'll get up, prepare for work, and begin the same journey. And even though the route may be familiar, every day brings a new experience, a new lesson, and a new opportunity to grow. And that brings us to the end of today's story. Thank you for joining me on my commute to work. I hope you enjoyed listening and learned some useful English along the way. Remember, improving your English doesn't require hours of study every day. Small habits can make a big difference. You can learn while commuting, walking, exercising, or even waiting in line. Every little bit of practice adds up over time. Now, I'd love to hear from you. How do you usually get to work or school? Do you use your commute to learn something new? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to download the free PDF workbook that goes with this lesson. Inside, you'll find vocabulary lists, comprehension questions, speaking practice activities, and useful exercises to help you remember what you've learned today. The download link is in the description below. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Smart ESL Path, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next lesson. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day.